Well, it's day 27, the 3rd of September, and at last it appears that summer has arrived, at least for a few days anyway. We've moved up to the hill and we are cutting the Concerto malting barley. It's looking a little bit down and a little bit bashed around in places, which is not really surprising considering the weather that's been thrown at it recently. But we shall have to see. Once the sample gets back to the farm, we can get it sent away, get it analysed, and see whether it's going to make the germination, which is the one thing that would worry me at this time of year with malting barley. Needs to germ at about 98%, and whether or not it will make that, only time will tell. So it's a good little field, this one. It's called Big Joe's. It's about 10 hectares. And against this old hedge line here, we've got a little bit of wild bird food. We planted that in the spring. It's a mixture of spring barley, spring oats, there's some millet in there and some mustard. That's come really well considering the year that we've had. And then just the other side of the hedge, I don't know whether you can see through there, just before the barley, we've actually got a pollen and nectar strip as well. So with the hedgerow, we've got some nesting sites, some chick feed, and some winter bird food. So hopefully that will be doing our bit as part of the HLS scheme, the High Level Stewardship Scheme, for some of our farmland biodiversity. It's great that this is a winter or sort of a spring crops, because we had the stubble out here as well. Last year I had some stubble turnips on it. That would have provided a bit of habitat and some feed as well, looking at sort of weed seeds and shed wheat seed and things like that. Those of you that know the area, there's the tower up there. That's the Iron Age Hill Fort, which goes back to about 2,800 years ago. And yeah, the little skylark plot just over there in front of the mirror. So that's all a block of wheat, some scout over there in the distance that we're heading to after this sort of 60 hectares of spring malting barley. So fingers crossed it's going to make the grade. We shall see how we get on.